For years, I never looked at my feet. I never wanted to. I was too busy running from A to B with my life. My feet, the foundation of my body, were being totally overlooked and totally uncared for. And I just assumed that they would support me forever. And now I have to say, I love my feet, bunions and all, and I have such respect for the support they have given me for a lifetime. As a yoga therapist, I see in my clients and students foot issues, and often they don't even realize that they have those issues as they stand in front of me. So maybe they just don't feel as balanced as they once did, and maybe they're just noticing more aches and pains in their lower body. And of course, there are many reasons for this, but one issue I often notice relates to the medial arch, a part of the foot that collapses and weakens as we age. That part of your foot that acts as a springboard and a shock absorber as you walk, run, and jump. So when the medial arch collapses, people can find themselves with many foot issues, including flat feet. So here are a few tips from the yoga mat that may be of interest and reignite your relationship with your beautiful feet. So let's kick off our shoes and our socks. And in yoga therapy, I focus on teaching clients to gently stretch their feet and ankles and to balance and to stand properly. Strengthening feet and ankles and focusing on even weight distribution on both feet. But let's get familiar with our feet first, with some movements I use with my students in each class. So I've actually got somebody who's standing in as my foot double today, which is wonderful. So we're just going to come down and focus on these beautiful, beautiful feet. And of course, this is where your medial arch is. Okay, so just so you're familiar with that. Now, these movements are very simple. You can either do them standing, one leg at a time, sitting or lying down. And I'm just going to ask my wonderful foot model to just stretch out the toes of each foot. Like fingers, our toes like to spread. Just see if you can move each one. So if you keep practicing, you can actually get to the point where each toe will move. It might require some concentration because they're probably used to being stuck together, confined in your shoes. Now, I'll invite you now to try and curl your toes towards the sole of your feet and then back again. So you just do that a couple of times. So you're really just trying to get a bit of flexibility in through the toes. And now flex the toes away from the body. Okay, so as you do that, you might feel that you've got a lovely stretch coming up through the feet. So you really start to notice the muscles in the feet, up the front of the legs. And now I'm going to ask my beautiful model to take the toes back in the other direction. So the heels are pointing away from the body now, the toes are pointing back up towards the body, and he may now feel some flexion through the backs of the legs and also up through the medial arch as well. So now just allow your feet to relax and just rotating your ankles in one direction, beautiful, and then the other. And then just allow your feet to relax. So these simple movements can keep your feet and keep your feet and ankles flexible and strengthen and elevate your medial arch. So you might like to do them even before you get out of bed each morning. That's what I normally do. And so I'm just going to leave you that now with those very simple movements and have fun becoming really familiar with your feet. Namaste.